Welcome to Island 4, guys. Go ahead and grab yourself Sadia, set her on strong. You're going to start out with 2 planes, but you want to build your first one first. Make sure you put it on Wing Monkey, and then you're going to make it a 3-2-0, or 4-2-0. Start out with a 3-2-0, and then transition it to a 4-2-0, and then you're going to place one more. Remember with this boss, every 10 rounds, it will go immune, so it's going to go immune to military next. As soon as it goes immune to military, we're going to sell the 2 planes and we're going to put 2 super monkeys out. Both of the super monkeys are going to be 2-0-0 and mark these on strong. Once you get 2 of these out and you mark these on strong as 2-0-0s, it's going to go immune to magic next. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually rotate back to the planes and we're going to spam 4-2-0. So even though it's immune to military now, we're preparing for when it gets unimmune to magic. As soon as it hits 20 and it goes immune to magic, sell the super monkeys and continue spamming 4-2-0 planes. And as you're placing these planes, just be mindful of the placement on here. Because of the pond in the middle, there's not a lot of space, land space on here. So if you are placing them, place them close as possible and kind of place them being mindful of there so you can place as many as possible on here. So you're just going to see me continue spamming these all 4-2-0s. Make sure if you have the monkey knowledge to put them on Wing Monkey as you do this. But ultimately, what we're going to save up for is actually going to be a T5 spike. We're going to make it a 2-5-0. But it's going to go immune to support here in 4 rounds. So we don't want to put a T5 spike out now because if we do, it's getting ready to go immune to that support. So instead, what we're going to do is just continue spamming these planes. And then when it gets closer or you filled up as much as you can on these planes, then go ahead and start to create your T5 spike. If you can, you kind of want to create it to where the spike ability is available as soon as it goes unimmune to support here. So you're going to see me go ahead and start building this right around round 35 on here. And if you need to, sell some of the planes because the T5 spike is going to give us a lot of damage on here. So once it gets closer to round 39, it's going to get ready to go immune to primary. Sell some of the planes if you don't have the 42,000 for the T5 on here. So you're going to see me do that and then to get that T5 on there. Once we create the T5 spike, what we're going to do is we're going to transition to super monkeys. We're going to place 3 super monkeys total. All of these are going to be marked on strong, and they're going to be 3-2-0s on here. Kind of put them in the right-hand corner. They're going to be sun avatars. But once it goes immune to magic, we will sell these because they're going to be no longer useful on here. So you can go ahead and create the sun avatars on here because it's going to be a little bit before it's immune to magic on here. So 3 total is what I'm going to place here, all on strong. And once we get the sun avatars, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just limit down to one plane over here. So how I have multiple, because we're going to create a T5 plane actually instead of having several of the T4 planes. So you can go ahead and sell that upgrade to a T5 plane, and then we're going to pair it with a village, and we're going to make it a 2-4-0 to start out. Eventually it will get upgraded, and then go ahead and throw yourself an elite defender. It's going to be a 2-0-5, and then we're going to do a T5 sniper as well, and it's going to be a 5-0-2. So it kind of went quick there, but basically 2 T5 snipers and top path T5 plane on here is what we're doing here. And it's immune to magic, so it's going to be a little bit before it gets back to military. That's why we put all of that military defense out. And then I went ahead and started, this will eventually be a T5. It's a 2-0-4 on here, but I am going to transition because after it goes immune to support, we really want to be able to put out a T5 spike top path on here. We want to make it a 5-0-2 because that's going to give us a lot of damage when it's immune to military. So you're going to go ahead and see me start on the T5 spike here. And like I said, it's going to be a 502 on here, and you can mark it from close to smart on here. If you do mark it on smart, just make sure you make it a T5 once it hits the boss on there. So if you need to sell some towers to make it a T5, you can on here. But I'm waiting till it hits right around where the spikes are. But I'm already at 86,000. You're going to see me sell the sniper, the top path sniper, but we can just go ahead and rebuild that. But before that, we're going to create a helicopter and make it a 240. That way we can move that T spike, and then you could turn around and rebuild your top path T5 sniper if you had to sell it. If you didn't have to sell it, then you don't have to do that rebuild there. And then once we go ahead and get that T5 spike, and we upgraded our helicopter to be able to move our spike, just make sure you're moving it in range of the boss at all times on there as well. And then we are going to create a spirit of the forest just to kind of help with balloon cleanup as well too. So I made this a 250, and that's just going to help with the balloon cleanup. I do suggest moving the car in the right hand corner. You can move that. So if you click it, you can move that as well too. So definitely go ahead and move that. So then that way you can move your spike when you need to, when the boss moves as well too on there. And then loop back around and upgrade your plane as well too to a T5 as a 205 as well. And then we're going to go ahead and start on a super monkey. So for the super monkey, this is actually going to turn into a 205 on here. When it goes immune to support on here, I suggest selling your T5 spike, the 502, and upgrading your Legend of the Night, your T5 sniper, because it's 165,000. So it is kind of expensive, but using this is going to help with the rock balloons that are coming as well too. So just kind of let this play and continue building your cash on here. And then when it goes immune to support, just sell your T5 spike if you need to. And then, which I'm going to do here. And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my super monkey to the T5 on here, the Legend of the Night. And then I'm going to upgrade as well to my tower village to a T5 and constantly use the ability because it's really going to help with the rock balloons. And after you get this, I would suggest then turning around and building your T5 spike again and putting it towards the back where you can kind of see where I did mine. So rebuild that 502 on there because that's really, we're going to need that as well too. You will see me I did throw in a bomb as well too, just since, and put it in range of the village, and I made it a 205, so you're going to see me do that. And then as soon as it goes immune to primary, I just went ahead and sold it. That was just kind of for added defense because I really wanted to create the T5 spike on there as soon as it goes immune to support. But that is basically it. Just kind of rebuild your towers truly towards the end is just rebuilding your T5 spike and then moving your T5 super monkey towards the back end. This is going to get you well over 100. I hope this guide was helpful. And hopefully we will see you guys on Island 5. I apologize for all the late uploads. Our team is going through a restructure right now. So if you do want to join our team, please drop a comment below. And we are, it's going to be mainly for boss rush and the non-competitive contested territory. So if you do want to join, just drop a comment in and we can add you to the group. Thanks for all your support, guys. Truly appreciate you. See you on Island 5. Bye, guys.